Hi, my name is Victor Megan. I'm the Department Chair of Culinary Arts at Odessa College, and we're here in the middle of COVID in the bake shop and knocking a few little things out to go with our morning cup of coffee. But if things are a little noisy in here, I apologize, but we've got refrigeration systems with compressors and the like. Anyway, let's get on to our little coffee treat this morning. So what we're going to do is to make some pecan bars. And again, these things are so simple, I'm almost embarrassed that I'm showing you. In here, I've got what you'll find in the recipe, which is the crust. And that's nothing more than butter, some sugar, salt, and flour. Now, when you read the recipe, you're going to see that it tells you to freeze the butter. And that's good if you're making this by hand. But if you're going to use a food processor, you don't need to go through that step. Put all those ingredients in, just pulse them until they're this kind of texture. And you see, that's why you watch these and don't just read the recipes. In my tray, sprinkle, push it out. If you've made lemon bars, you're starting to think, I've done this. Made millionaire bars, you've done this. Impressive. So this now will go into an oven at about 350, about 10-15 minutes. 10 minutes probably. I'm not big on time. I'm going to look more for color. So we'll put that to one side, and lo and behold, this is what we're looking for. As you can see, it's kind of a nice color. It's going to work for us, and it's nicely cooked. This is going to be the topping. Now, I realize that I'm basically using kind of a fancy frying pan, and the only reason I'm doing it this way, that's the bit I always get worried about in case it won't start for me. I'm doing it this way so it's easier for my folks with the cameras. So, I've got the honey, the brown sugar, butter, and that's all in here. Nicely stirring it around. Cream. So we're really making a kind of a form of caramel. So we're just going to let this come to the boil for a couple of minutes. Gets nice and thick. Isn't that lovely? Of course, when I see something like this, my first thought is, who's got ice cream? Anyway, we won't go there. Pecans? I'm using pecans. You want to use a different nut? Go for it. Pecans go in. All stirred around. Yeah, I know what you're thinking. Where's the ice cream? Because I'm thinking the same thing. I really just want this to come to the boil and bubble for about a minute. It's not going to take very long. This is such a quick and easy recipe. Nice thing is this freezes as well when it's made. And I've even given you a chocolate version like the Millionaire bars, so when it comes out of the oven, all we got to do with that is go ahead and pop chocolate on top. But, you know, we work for a state institution, so we have to watch the budget. This goes on, spread it out. If you wanted to put some dried fruits in here, craisins for example, I'd think about putting them in about now. But we're going to spread this out and get it all nice and smooth. And when it's smooth, yes, I know, it's got pecans in it. How can it be smooth? Oh, you guys are getting so picky these days. Goes in the oven again. It's going to spend about 10 minutes, if that. It's going to get nice and bubbly. When it gets nice and bubbly, it'll come out looking somewhat like this. And that's the point at which we sprinkle it with our salt. And we can put our chocolate on top. So here's the salt. In the recipe, you'll see I've got what we call Maldon salt. It's a particular type of sea salt, but truthfully, a good sea salt, good kosher salt, it'll work, so don't worry about it. There we are. Let them set. Cut them. And remember, you've always got to taste your own product. And if everything went to plan without the chocolate, this is what we end up with. So, I'm hoping my camera crew is going to go and get me a cup of coffee, because I ain't sharing if they don't. Have a wonderful day, enjoy our treats, and we'll see you next time.